Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with the MLB 15-game slate. It's a big one. It's a doozy, folks. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Really helps out the channel, and you guys are just been killing it lately with that. So thank you guys very much. Much appreciated. And if you're returning, welcome back, guys. So big slate. Let's just get right into it. And let's go, guys. All right. So let me bring this screen up larger for you guys to see. There you go. All right. So no weather. This is the night before. But night before, no weather concerns. So that's always a blessing, especially for a 15 gamer. First up, we got Toronto at Washington, guys. You got 5.7 implied for Toronto, Washington 3.9. You got Alex Manoa at 8.6K versus Eric Fede, 7.2. Next up, we got Boston at New York. So this game is only going to be a 7-inning game. It's the back end of a doubleheader. So I didn't know that until I started looking at the prices of these guys. I was like, why are these guys so cheap? And then I looked. So yeah, it's only a 7-inning game. Red Sox 3.5, Yankees 3.2 implied totals. Nathan Eovaldi at 9.7 versus Luis Gil at 7K. Next up, we got Atlanta at Miami. Not killed it today in the members only podcast with that Atlanta stack. So Atlanta 4 runs, Miami 3.6. You got Huascar Yanoa for Atlanta at 7.3 versus Sandy Alcantara 9.8K. Then next up, we got the Angels at Detroit. Man, these Angels are just traveling everywhere. 4.6 for the Angels, 5 for Detroit. You got Dylan King Kong Bundy at 6K going up versus Casey Mize for 6.4. And next up, we got Baltimore at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay broke the slate today, guys. The roof will be closed, as usual. You got John Refried Means at 9.3K. Are they out of their damn minds with that price tag? I mean, really? He's maybe a 7.5 pitcher at best. Going up versus Drew Rasmussen. Sound like a goddamn record store. 5.9K. Next up, we got Chicago at Cincy. Chicago 4.3 implied total. Cincy 5.3. We got Kyle Hendricks at 8.1 versus Vladimir Gutierrez at 7K. Then next up, we got Milwaukee at St. Louis, guys. Milwaukee 3.9 implied total. St. Louis 3.2. We got Corbin Burns, the GOAT, at 10.2, going up against Adam Wainwright at home for 9K. Then next up, we got Seattle at Texas. 5 runs for Seattle. 4.1 implied for Texas. I believe the dome will probably be closed. They always close the damn thing. It's going to be Tyler Anderson at 7.9K versus Spencer Howard for only 5.4K. My goodness. Spencer Howard. Maybe. We'll get to it. Next up, we got Oakland at the Chicago White Sox, man. Oakland 4.7, White Sox 4.4. We got Chris Bassett Hound at 9.1K going up versus Ronaldo Lopez for 5.2. Then we got the Cleveland Indians at the Minnesota Twins. 90-degree day. Great hitting weather here. 4.6 for Cleveland, 5.6 for Minnesota. Eli Morgan at 6.8 versus Bailey Uber Driver for 6.9. Moving right along, we got Houston at Kansas City, guys. Houston, 5.9 implied run total. Wow. Versus Kansas City's 4.2. You got Framber Valdez at 10K versus Daniel Lynch for 5.6. Then next up, we got Coors Field again. We got San Diego at Colorado. Another 90-degree day. Winds blowing out to right field. So lefties should have an advantage here, guys. You got 5.4 for San Diego, 5.9 for Colorado. Matt Stram at bare minimal 4K against Jermaine Marquez at 7.1. MLB All-Star. Next up, we got the Phillies at Arizona, guys. We got 4.7 implied for the Phillies. Arizona 4.5. Kyle Gibson will take them out at 8.5K, and we don't know who Arizona is going to throw out there. Then next up, we got the Mets at the Giants, man. Goldschmidt got lit the fuck up again. Never again with him. I just can't. If you can't shut down a Mets team that just flew cross country after doing a night game, Goldschmidt, you're washed, buddy. You're washed. 3.6 implied for the Mets, 4.5 for the Giants. You got Marcus Braun Stroman for 9.6 going up against Logan Spud Webb at 8.8K. And well, the last game on the slate, guys, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates at the LA Dodgers. 3.3 implied for Pittsburgh, 5.9 implied for the Dodgers. We got Sam Crow at 6.2K going up against the ageless wonder, David Price for 7.7K. All right, guys. So I don't know if you guys play Summer League basketball, but we do. Almost took down. I was taken down all night till that last game, till like the fourth quarter. So came in the top 3 of my contest. So Summer League basketball, man, saved my butt today. If you guys want to join the DFS club, you want to play in every single sport. Every sport. When I mean every sport, I mean every sport, guys. Check it out. You got DFS Space. Shout out to my brother from another mother. You got myself, Skywalker DFS. You get everything, guys. Everything. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then we're the cheapest in the industry. Look at these prices, guys. This is for every single sport. There's no football package. There's no baseball package. This is for everything. Unlimited, $14.99 a month. We have our silver plans, our gold plans, and our 3-day passes, guys. We do prize picks. Every fantasy site, we got you covered. The members-only podcast 1 hour before lock, guys. I love doing them. They're one-stop shop, guys, for every single freaking sport. Just in time for the NFL, it's the DFSclub.com, baby. Let's go. Shout out to the club. All right, so let's get into the slate. We'll bring up the sponsor of the video, which I'll be using for this video. This is Draft Dashboard. It is $1 for 30 freaking days, man. That's it. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys, where you get all my player pools, including NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, all my saved lineups, the lineup optimizer, the player trends, who's trending up, who's getting you right in the old cat box, sleepers and studs of the slate, the position optimizer, and the MLB cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. Got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value, best home run hitters, and good spots. This is Draft Dashboard. All right, so let's start off at pitcher. It is a 15-game slate, so I will try and keep this video short and sweet as possible. I'm just going to give you guys the players that I really liked the night before. So off the top, we got Corbin Burns, 10.2K, coming off a 50 strikeout game. It was against the Cubbies, though. But still, man, he's got a 2.23 ERA, 172 strikeouts on the year. Nobody comes close. 50, 21, 4 in his last 3. St. Louis has been pretty hot lately, but Corbin Burns has handled them nicely in his last 2, 24 and 30. And then before that, 8, 24, and then a -3. Yeah, my favorite pitcher. He's a pay up, and he's definitely my favorite. Framber Valdez just doesn't pay off this price tag. He's a good pitcher, but he pitches. I mean, he's a ground ball pitcher, right? Which means he doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. His ERA is barely over 3.10, but only 81 strikeouts. So for $200 more, give me Corbin Burns, but Framber Valdez for 10K. It's not the matchup's bad. Kansas City has been absolute hot garbage. Hot garbage. But look at this. Last 2 against Kansas City. Negative. So good luck with that, guys. I ain't doing it. Evaldi, bad matchup. Stroman, not for 9.6. And refried means against Tampa Bay for 9.3. People are smoking crack with these prices, guys. Yeah, Chris Bassett-Hound against the White Sox, 9.1K. Don't mind it. ERA of 3.006, 153 strikeouts on the year. There's some strikeouts to be had with the White Sox. They beat the A's today, but look at the last 3, 24, 30, 26 against the White Sox. So Bassett does get the strikeouts. He pitches deep into games if he's doing good, especially against the Sox. If he's doing really good, the A's will just keep him in there. So get him in there at 9-1. Adam Wainwright at home. I always pitch Adam Wainwright at home. I don't pitch him, but I roster him. 9K, 42-20. He's coming off a complete game shutout, by the way. 42-22-20. He pitched in his last 3. Look at this, guys. 9, 7, and 7 innings. Wow. Interesting. ERA of 3.27, 137 strikeouts on the year. Milwaukee doesn't really scare me. I mean, yeah, they had a great series against the Cubs, but everybody does that. So, yeah, I don't mind Adam Wainwright at home for 9K. And just make sure there's no big, okay, because sometimes FanDuel, man, the prices are so different. Next up, we got Alex Manoa is way too cheap. He's only 8.6K. He's having himself a year, man. He's only pitched 7 games, but still, something like that. ERA of 2.59, 71 strikeouts. He's a strikeout machine. And he's facing Washington, guys. 35, 15, 26, 18, 37 in his last 5. Definitely my favorite SP2 option right here. Love Alex Manoa against Washington. Let's see here. Now, if you're feeling really, really, really brave, Jermaine Marquez is 7.1K. Now, he has the upside this year. It doesn't matter if it's on the road, if it's at home. He's been lights out. He had a bad outing his last game, pitched 4 innings, only got 2 fantasy points. However, look at this history against San Diego. It's not too bad. 23, 35 in his last 2, 12, 30, and 10. Again, he's having himself an all-star season. For 7.1K, that is really tempting. The only thing that might take me off is the winds are blowing out to the outfield, strong winds. So very hitter-friendly. If it wasn't already, you add 12-mile-an-hour winds at your back. That's when you really got to think about it. So for GPPs, Jermaine Marquez, probably at very low ownership, but gosh, that's just too cheap for him, man. Let's see here. Vladimir Gutierrez, too. I love this play tomorrow. So he's only 7K. 23, 23, 23 in his last 3. He's pitched 6, 6, 7 in his last 3. ERA is now under 4. It's 3.95, 58 strikeouts, and he gets the Cubbies. Love picking on the Cubs. They just strike out too damn much. So, yeah, 7K, Vladimir Gutierrez, absolutely sign me up. Now, on FanDuel, he's $1,700 more. But DraftKings, they're sleeping on him. So, got to get him in there at only 7K, guys. And that's going to do it for pitching. So, let's go to hitting, guys. So, I'm just going to touch on the batters that I really, really like. If I don't touch on them, doesn't mean that they're not good plays. It's just we got to keep these videos under a half hour. So, first up, Shohei Otani at 6.5K. I like some of these Angels against Casey Mize. They've done pretty well in their history against them. Shohei Otani is searching for his 40th home run. He's up to 39. I'm pretty sure he probably wants to get to 50, but he got to get that milestone 40th first, man. Maybe he'll become part of that 40-40 club like Jose Canseco. But 1 for 3 lifetime against Mize with the homer. And it's a righty. He crushes righties, guys. Coming off a goose egg, which is very rare for him. Look for a nice bounce back spot. 6'5", I don't even mind it. Next up, Joey Votto, Loco Esse, 5.5K. He's going up against a righty. You know what that means. It's home run time. And he gets Kyle Hendricks. 13 for 34. That's a 382 batting average and 34 at-bats and 4 home runs. And you already know about Votto this year. He's got 26 homers, 279 batting average. He's having himself, he's taking in the fountain of youth. Something I got to ask him, man. How are you playing like you're 24 years old again? But, yeah, Joey Votto at 5.5. Get him in there. Connor Joe got us a home run today. The ownership was lower than what I expected, though. His price did go up by 500. He's 2.8 now, but he's probably going to lead off again. Probably gets a home run and get it home. And like I said in yesterday's video, when he's at home, he gets home runs. So at 2.8, I'm willing to take that shot. Let's see. Next up, Jared Walsh, 4.5K. Casey Mize, he's perfect against him in 2 at-bats. 1 single, 1 homer. But Jared Walsh absolutely crushes right-handed pitching with an OPS of 1.013. Get him in there at a mere 4.5K. Next up, Eric Hosmer. He's kind of cheap, especially for a Coors Field game. He's only 3.7, which, we'll take it. He crushes righties this year. 8 for 25 against Marquez. Not too bad. It's a 320 batting average, a double and a home run with 6 singles. So Hosmer for 3.7. If you have to get some San Diego value, there you go. With a decent history against Marquez too. Then next up, we got Paul Goldschmidt. He's only 4.3K. After being 5K, his price has dropped, which I don't get. It's not like he slowed down. Double-digit fantasy points in all 5 of his 5 last games. And against Corbin Burns, look at this, guys. 6 for 13, batting 462, 4 singles, a double, and a homer. So Paul Goldschmidt at 4.3, man, that's just begging you to play him. So get him in there. Even if you're going to roster Corbin Burns, like I always say, it's okay to put one batter against your pitcher. Let's go to second base. All right, so Jonathan India had himself another day today. That's 2 days in a row now. He's 4.5K. He's 3 for 6 against Hendricks, 3 singles. But, man, this guy's been good. Get him in there, guys, 4.5K, especially if you're going to stack the Reds. Let's see. Next up, Whit Merrifield, 4.4K. Still too cheap, man. He had another great day today, like I thought he would. He gets Valdez. He's 3 for 3 against him. 2 singles and a homer. Not bad. Valdez doesn't even give up that many home runs, and Whit Merrifield does have one on him in 3 at-bats. He does everything. Stolen bases, home runs, triples, doubles, RBIs. Still too cheap, guys. Leadoff hitter for Kansas City. He's the only guy that's been doing anything on this team. 4.4K. All right, so let's go to third base. Third base, so Matt Chapman, what'd I tell you guys? He went out there today and got a home run again. I like him again against Lopez. He's 1 for 8 lifetime, which is not very good, but we're talking about a Matt Chapman who's on a heater right now. Double-digit fantasy points, 5 out of his last 5 games. I'm going to keep until the freaking wheels fall off here. 5.5K. Get him in there, guys. I think he gets another one. Let's go, Chapman. You got to carry us home, baby. We need to make the playoffs. Let's go to shortstop. So Fernando Tatis didn't do shit today. He's 5.9K after a 42-point fantasy game. He gets a 7. But I don't know, cash gameplay, obviously. Based on the righty Marquez, he's only 1 for 10 against them, guys. So keep that in mind. 1 for 10 with 1 triple. So that has not had much success against him. But he is a righty. He overall crushes righties. The OPS of 1.038. So, yeah, Tatis at 5.9. I don't mind it, especially at Coors Field. Maybe his luck changes against Marquez. You never know. And it's story time. Trevor Story at 5.3K. Crushes lefties. Always has. Always will. He's 3 for 7 against Stram. 1 double, 2 home runs. We like that, guys. So, Trevor Story at 5.3K. And I told you guys, Colorado, that's a whole different team when they're at home, man. They always score a lot of runs. All right, so let's go to outfield. All right, so we already went over Otani. Randy Arozarena, guys, 4.2K. Don't think he made the lineup today, if I'm not mistaken. But he gets a lefty. He gets refried means. Look at that OPS versus lefties, guys. 1.179. 3 for 7 lifetime against Means with 2 homers, 2 jacks, a double. Yeah, guys. Randy Arozarena, get him in there at 4.2K. Next up, even in a 7-inning game, I'm kind of tempted by this price tag with All Rise. The Judge. How does it go? I don't know. I haven't been to court that much, so. But Aaron Judge, guys, 4K. 4K. I know it's a 7-inning game, but all he needs 2 or 3 at-bats to pay this off. He's been on fire lately. We all know that. Double-digit fantasy points in his last 5. 4K. I'm going to take a shot. Get him in there, guys. Let's see. We're going to run over Connor Joe. T-Score Hernandez. Toronto's projected to score a lot of runs here, but he's really the only one that stood out to me in this slate. 5.4K. You're paying a premium for him now. I would have never thought he'd ever be this expensive. But he's perfect against Fede. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a homer. Fede's been really struggling too as of late, so a Toronto stack does look nice for tomorrow. But yeah, 5.4K T-score Hernandez. Don't mind that. And then Maxi Kepler, 4.2K. 20s in his last 3. 24, 20, 22. Not too shabby. Going up against a righty, too. He crushes right-handed pitching, guys. Maxi Kepler at 4.2. Get him in there. And is that it? I think that's it. So, yeah, guys, just a quick breakdown. I know it's a 15-gamer, but trying to keep these, under 30 minutes. We're at the 20-minute mark, so not too shabby, guys. So, again, thank you guys so much for all the support, all the love, all the subscriptions, all the memberships to the DFS Club. You guys want to join the club, dfsclub.com, guys. Come join the family. Come join the party. And Draft Dashboard, what you're looking at right there is only $1 for 30 days. I'm going to say a prayer for everybody, and we're going to get up out of here. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Thank you, God, for another day on earth. Let's get this bread, you guys. Don't take shit from nobody. And I swear tomorrow we will have Schroeder on here. If I have to drag him on here, he's coming on here. He can't miss more than 2 days, man. Schroeder, sleep on the job over there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow.